Hello and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Monday. My name is Wizzy, you can also call me Wizzy, and today we're playing some more OceanBlock 2. Now in the last episode we started working on the second main quest line, which I don't remember what it's called right off the bat or the top of my head. But yeah, we're going to continue with that, obviously. So we're making progress. We're getting there. It's going to be a while still. But we are slowly getting there. Although I feel like I said, even though we didn't really do, we did maybe 3 quests last episode, at least. I felt like we made quite a bit of progress. So this episode, obviously we're planning on continuing with that progress. Obviously, I know. I feel like I'm just repeating myself right now, but... Okay, we'll be hopping in here. Here we go. Little laggy to start right now, but that is fine. So let's take a look at the quest book. Steaming Ahead, that's right, that's what it's called. And we do have a couple other quests that we had completed last episode that I am going to collect. And this is Occultism. Welcome to Occultism. Occultism is a magic mod focused around summoning spirits and using their powers and skills to your advantage. To get started, break some grass to find demon dream seeds. The Dictionary of Spirits is the ultimate guidebook for the mod. It's also needed for certain recipes and can be used to create holograms to help you build out rituals. So we get this dictionary plus 10 experience, which we completed this because we ended up getting some demon's dream seeds from breaking grass. And integrated dynamics, from the basic storage networks. The storage terminal consolidates all item fluids and energy values from interfaces connected to your network into the same interface. For example, you can slap an item interface on every chest you own and connect the storage terminal to one of the logic cables. By using the terminal, you can craft and interact with all the items in the connected chests. The portable storage terminal can be linked to an omnidirectional connector to access your storage network remotely. And that was optional. But how do we make that? Storage terminal with just crystallized mineral chunks. Okay. That might be something that might be good to look into. And that's probably one thing I should work on as well at some point, is getting more of a proper storage system set up. So looking at the Steaming Ahead quest line, these ones I don't think I'm not really able to do much with right now. So we're kind of getting it over to this area here. So we want to make a magmatic boiler, steam boiler add-on, and the steam engine. It's time for some power. I think I did read this last time, but I'm not sure. Anyways, with silicon I can create some basic electronic components that should get me started with generating power. The lava dimension has nearly infinite lava, right? I should aim to create a machine that mixes the lava with water to create steam, and harness that steam to generate power. Task: create a magmatic boiler and attach the steam boiler add-on to it. Craft a steam engine and create a setup to generate basic steam power. And how to set it up. Machines from OreTech are multi-blocks that use machine cores to finish building them. By placing the machine itself down, you can right-click on it to see where the machine cores must be placed. Right-clicking with the machine cores will automatically place them down. At this stage, you have access to the first 3 tiers of machine cores. You can learn more about these in the OreTech chapter. Each multi block machine will need a specific amount of machine cores to complete them. To see an interactive example of the entire setup, hold G on the steam engine. Start by adding the magnetic boiler, then attaching the steam boiler add-on to the back of it. Pump in water to one of the sides of the steam boiler add-on and lava into the boiler itself. This will cause the boiler to generate steam, which can then be pumped out of either side of the steam boiler add-on and into the steam engine. Once you pump steam into the steam engine, it will generate excess water that needs to be pumped out, or the machine will eventually stop. And after doing that, we get a machine efficiency add-on, 16 to 32 energy pipes, and some experience. Okay, and then here, time to spin. Start of Ortec. Ferrocore ingots are great for creating electronic housings. Using the foundry, I should easily be able to make, or to create simple alloys that I can use to make some basic magnetic coils with. Combine this with some ferrocore and I can make a motor. Task: craft a motor using ferrocore, magnetic coils, and nickel. Before we create our first machine, we'll need a few basic crafting mats. Magnetic coils are core recipe components for many of the machines and recipes within the mod. We'll use these coils to create major crafting mat for most of the machines, the motor. And doing that, we'll get 4 to 8 magnetic coils and some experience. Okay, so it is nighttime, so we're gonna sleep. You know, I probably don't really need to keep my shield on me, but whatever. See, I almost want to do the storage stuff first. So let me see something. So the next tier from the gold is to diamond, and we need 2 diamonds at least with glass to make a gold to diamond upgrade. And the diamonds are from gravel. I don't have to keep clicking, I can just hold the right click. Okay, so let's switch that out for the gravel so we can get more diamonds. Sort this. Any diamonds we do have should be in here, right? And it doesn't look like we have any. Yeah, I definitely need to sort these out more. And having the chest setup or whatever, or the inventory setup, will help with that. What do I have here? Bell pepper seeds. I don't know why I have that. Didn't I have a pickaxe somewhere? Did it break? And now it's raining. Well, these go in here. This can go in here. Stone pickaxe. Icebreaker. Flint pickaxe. And then there wouldn't be any of them in here. So it must have broken last time. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I must have accidentally hit like 1 or something like that, when I was looking here. It's probably where I got the bell pepper seeds from. So we got 2 diamond chunks all set. We'll keep that going. Actually, you know what we will do is I'm going to take these. Is there another way to do this? Alloy smelting. Energized smelter, but we don't have the means to do any of that yet. And that will double the output. So each one will give us 2 diamonds instead of 1. But for now, I can only do this. So I'm gonna do... Well, let's take these gold chunks. Make more gold clusters. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Let's throw these over here because these I can at least smelt. And I only need 1 ingot right now. Glass. How much glass do I have? Doesn't look like I have any regular glass, which is fine. Tempered glass. Actually, you know what? Let's... I know there's a better way for me to do this, but I can't really put the 8 back in. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Then I only need 6 glass. And over here, this should be smelted. And it is. So we got 8 blocks right now. Let me... Actually, let me grab this bucket out of here. And we're going to put some more lava in here. And I can basically just put 1 more. Okay, 6 ingots. So if I do... throw 3 back in here, that will make it 9 full ingots. Actually, I will do that. And we'll upgrade that. There we go. I mean, this one's been getting pretty full, so at least with the diamond chest there, we know that there will be plenty of room for more resources to go into there. 5 blocks. So while we're waiting for this, let's take a look at what we need for this. Electrum ingots, magnetic coil, basic machine core, either nickel, copper, or iron reinforced plating. I think if I remember correctly, the nickel ones are the best ones to go for, or was it? Steel. That's the nickel one. Iron. Actually, it might have been the copper. Yeah, because the copper only requires Invar, not steel. So And then once this is done, that's it for all the gold right now. So Invar, let's bookmark this. In fact, you know what? Let's bookmark. Actually, this has multiple. That one will bookmark as well. And you know what? Let's bookmark all 3 of these. That way we at least have them all. We don't have to keep going into the quest book to get them. Okay, all the gold is now smelted. Okay, so electrum ingots are made by gold and silver. Okay, so we got plenty of gold. I probably could have kept some in there, but that's fine. Silver. Aluminum. Iron chunks are... Let's check in this chest. Silver. Right here. 2, 3, 4. Let's do that. That gives us a stack of silver clusters. Now the question is, how much... I don't need to do that. Electrum do we actually need? So we need 5 electrum ingots for this part. Magnetic coil, we need electrum wire, which is made with engineer's cutters, and electrum plate. So that's 1 ingot worth. And so 1 molten gold, silver, 1 molten gold produces 2 molten electrum. Okay, so that's basically 1, 2, 3, 3.5. Machine core, primitive machine core. That's easy enough. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I want the copper one. I wish you could just like select them, which one you want to look at instead of waiting for it to show up. So copper alloy is by quartz and copper. And 1 quartz, 1 copper makes 1 copper alloy. I think we do actually have 1. Yeah, we have 1 copper alloy ingot already. And that makes 2. Invar ingots are from 2 iron to 1 nickel, which produces 3 Invar. Okay. And that's basically it for this. So 3.5 electrum for the magnetic boiler. Another 3.5, so that's 7. So 7. Seven gold, 7 silver. So I'll do that first. Okay. Throw both of those in there. Actually, I could probably throw the rest of the silver clusters in there, but I'm gonna wait. That way I can let these mix. And I can pour these out. So that will produce 14. we'll let that continue to mix. So for the, keep wanting to do that. For the what was it we were looking for? Invar, nickel and iron. Iron. Oh, we actually have Invar already. Okay, and we actually already had some Electrum. But that's fine. We'll make more, obviously. So that's all set. So we will start pouring that out. Shoot. Okay. And now it's just silver that's in here. Okay. So now, I don't think I really need to keep this bookmarked. I don't know. Okay. So, coil. We need to make the engineer's wire cutter. That's easy enough. Probably don't even need to do it here. Oh, that's right. I need to do plates. Got 8 blocks. And that shouldn't mix, so get the plate cast out, or at least ready. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And now it's just blocks worth in there, yeah. 4 blocks. And then I have 2 ingots worth of Invar or Electrum in there. I keep wanting to do that to go to the recipe, but I have it bookmarked up here, so Invar ingots, that's what we needed the Invar as well for. Okay. This is the first time we've actually had a wandering trader visit here. Okay, so Invar. That makes 1. So I need to do 2 more. You would think a plate with the wide covers would give you more than just 1 wire. But whatever. Okay, so we got 2 magnetic coils. So machine casing, crafting table surrounded by planks. That's easy enough. 1, 2. And then either surrounded by copper or iron. I think we have, yeah, we have more iron ready right now, or available right now, than I do copper. We got plenty of copper up here though, but I don't have it available in ingot form yet, or right now. Okay, so we have that ready. Copper alloy, Invar ingots, stone. Okay. Throw the glass in here. I'm gonna put the ingot cast back in there. Silver, I'm gonna put away. I don't really need that on me right now. Although I do need more Invar. The Invar was what again? The iron nickel. So let me, do I have any nickel here? I do have 3 nickel. That will give us 9 Invar. Stone. You know, let's just smelt a stack of cobblestone. So I need 8 stone total. Didn't mean to be loud like that, but... And copper alloy is quartz and copper. And copper. Actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. Do I have any at the ready? No. Let's... I wish I could click or shift click to bring it up into here, but I can't. I'm gonna throw those into there. That'll give me a second copper alloy ingot. Oh, that gives me 2, so I didn't need to do that. Oh well. Actually, I did for this one. Although actually, I need... Oh, can I not actually put the quartz cluster in here? Oh, it's probably just the quartz itself that I have to throw in there. Yeah. Not the cluster. I need more lava in here. I think we have one. Yeah. So let's take, since I do need 2 copper alloy ingots. Okay. There we go. So now, this one's all set to be built, or made, or crafted rather. Actually, I think both of these are. Yeah, both of those are ready to be crafted. So I can just do this. And now we just need to make the steam boiler add-on. But yeah, we have to use this recipe, so I'm gonna get rid of these other recipes. So fluid pipes, do we have any already? I feel like we do. Yes. So it's 5 fluid pipes. I do need 1 more copper alloy ingot. Actually, no, I need 2 more copper ingots. Alloy ingots, rather. But the problem is I don't have any more quartz. So do I have any more netherrack? I don't think I do. I can make it now. So superheated is with sulfide. Do I have any soul sand? I do have soul sand. Okay. Cast iron ingot. I don't think I have any. That's compressed. So what I want to do... Do I want to put it over here, or do I not want to put it over here? Yeah, I'll put it over here. That's all set. I'm gonna throw that into here. And okay, now we have a jar. Don't know what I needed the fused quartz or silicone for. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put the soul sand right there. There's actually more netherrack here, but that's fine. Okay, so throw the dirt in there. Flint and steel. I feel like I do have one somewhere, but then again, maybe I don't. Wait. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to make some. Which is fine. It's not like it's that difficult to make. Or maybe it is. Is it cast iron? Yeah, it's cast iron. Okay, let me... Okay. Let me get a chest. I am going to place it here. Oh, I need to make an iron, wood to iron upgrade. Yeah, the reason why I said huh is because there was a like an emergency notification that popped up on my phone talking about a shelter-in-place sort of thing going on. But the thing is, it's for Wyndham, and Wyndham is more so in southern Maine. So okay, now we get the flint and steel. That is now superheated. I'm gonna make a jar automator. So we need 6 more cast iron, a hopper, piston, dropper. I probably don't even need to make an automator, but I'm going to. Anyways, what I can do is grab 2 more buckets of lava here. Throw these into here. And 2 redstone dust go into here. I do mix, and that makes 16 netherrack for each redstone dust and each bucket of lava. So I'll have 32. Actually, you know what? Let's make a full stack. So So let me grab 2 more buckets of lava. Pour them in here. And while we are waiting on that, throw those on the campfire. Chest. So we got the hopper now. What else do we need? Piston. And then a dropper. So wood, that's just cobblestone. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So dropper, piston, then the hopper goes there, dropper goes there. And just like that, we have ourselves a... Nope, that's not where I want to place that. There we go. And then I think I need to activate it once more. And then now it will be fully automated. But let me... it will do that. Get some more lava in there. So we got a full stack now. I have enough cobblestone in there to make 3 more stacks. Or not cobblestone, redstone. Okay, seriously? Who said you guys could, Okay. Wait, that gives you health? That's interesting. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Or food, rather. Didn't know that. I know I had another ominous bottle here somewhere. Because I was going to put this in with that. But I don't know where that would be. No, I'll just throw them into this chest. The essence, I don't know. I don't think I have that. I do have that essence in there, so I'll throw that in there, I guess. Okay, so how much more lava do I need? 2 more buckets worth, or, well, sets of buckets worth, rather. I guess it's because I have the grass, that's why they spawned. You know, I'm just gonna do... You know what? Yeah. And we got an airdrop incoming. So I'm going to set this over here. There it is coming in. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Backpack, get my diamond stick out. Okay. And then I will put this out, or build this over here as well onto here. And then I will hammer that, which will give us crushed netherrack that we can throw into the sieve here. And speaking of which, I need to fill this up with lava. I guess we actually had enough crushed netherrack still, but we are starting to get low, so it was probably a good thing for me to go through that and make more netherrack. But I do have enough quartz chunks to be able to make another quartz and another copper alloy ingot anyways. Shears. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need the wool. I know last time I did that as well. But we got enough wool for now. I don't need any more. Bottle of enchanting. Void flame coal. Power cell medium. Advanced restock upgrade. Dark steel ingots. Item life upgrade. Flourishing archwood sapling. You know, I'm going to take the shield off. I don't really need that right now. More iron clusters. A machine speed add-on. Glyph of heal. Rage glove. +1 experience point for every 3 charges from the ability Berserker Rage when they are reset. +1 experience point for each target hit by the Spurt ability. Berserker Rage, each attack made by the warrior within 2.1 seconds of the last one accumulates 1 charge in the relic's internal buffer. The player's damage increases by 3.8% in charge, but they also take 3.7% more damage. If the player fails to attack within the given time to gain another charge, the relic's internal buffer is completely emptied, nullifying all accumulated bonuses. Gold clusters and mob master upgrade sharpness. Okay. So let's sleep. I was thinking, what is that on the minimap? But it's the llamas. Okay, so let's put these away. Yeah, I'll just put them in this chest, I guess. That goes in there. That I need. These will go into there. And this I don't really need right now anymore. And then this We'll do that. And then we'll actually dump my XP. I get over 30 experience now, or we're at 30 experience now, so I think it is now hammer time. There we go. Throw those in there, and once we get one, we will now be able to get the final copper alloy ingot that we need right now. I think the bowls I actually put in here, yeah. Okay, so now we will throw this into the smelter. And then, actually no, we still need this one as well. Invar, we have plenty of stone I threw into here. Okay, we only need one. Well, I guess I didn't need to make the other one. Oh well, we do have that now. And I will have an extra copper alloy when I need it. Let's throw these into here. I'm going to throw these in here too. I don't really need them at the moment. And these I probably don't really need, or really need at the moment either. Let's get rid of this bookmark. So this is now done. So we now would get a machine efficiency add-on, 16 to 32 energy pipes, and some experience. And getting the pipes actually completes this quest. Ortec is all about building multi-block machines, most of which require using machine cores. You can always check to see how many cores are needed by checking the tooltip of the machine. There are 7 different tiers of machine cores, with each increase in the total number of add-ons that can be attached to the machine in multi-block. For now, you can make either of the first 2 tiers to get you started. If you want to automate any type of machine, you'll need to have some way to pipe things in and out. Ortec comes with several basic pipes just for this, and of course, you'll need some way to configure the pipes, which is where the wrench comes in. The wrench is a basic tool that can edit and break pipes that can be used to edit the connections between each pipe, which is useful when connecting to multiple machines and pipes. Right-clicking on a pipe with an empty hand will set the pipe to extract. Using the wrench on the end of a pipe will disconnect the pipe from whatever it is attached to. To reconnect it, use the wrench on the middle of the pipe. Sneak and using the wrench on a pipe will insta-break the pipe. And pipe throughputs, item pipes, 8 items per 5 ticks, fluid pipes, 500 millibucks per 3 ticks, and energy pipes, 10 KRF per 1 tick. Okay. And now we need to do the time to spin before we can do the powered foundry quest. So, magnetic coil, electrum wires. Let's throw these in here. We end up getting 25 of those energy pipes. Yeah, right here. Electrum. So, yeah, I do actually need to use all 4. Ferrocore. So that, I think, if I remember correctly, raw ferrocore is by placing the primal goo down. Yeah, you put iron block next to that. Okay, so primal goo I have somewhere. Primal coal. At least I thought I had it somewhere. Yeah, because I had... Yeah, because I already did this. So... it's gotta be in one of these chests somewhere. I don't think it's still out here. No. This is why I need to set up the, in fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw that gravel into here. This is full already, that's crazy. Just throw these into here. Okay, so... see, I almost feel like it's in this chest, but I don't see it. There it is. And I gotta feed it the rotten flesh, I think it was. Here it is. Actually, I do have ferrocore blocks already, but that's fine. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's make... oh, I can also do sugar to feed it as well. Yeah, since we have plenty of iron, I'm just gonna do the iron. Or the 8 blocks anyways. So anyways, over here, let me get the plate cast out. And I do need to sleep. And we are at an hour in the video, so... which I did not realize. So we're gonna finish this up. Get this made really quick. And then... which I can actually do right now. I don't need to wait on this, but... oh, it's already in my inventory. Duh. Invar, though... okay, so we got those. Nickel. I don't think I have any nickel in here. Osmium, lead, aluminum, tin, silver. Got plenty of diamonds in here now. So I think next episode, nickel right here. So I think what I'm going to do is next episode, we will work on getting a proper storage setup going. Okay, and I think I can just throw that in this. No, that I can't throw into there. I have to throw it in the regular smelter, or not smelter, but furnace. So for that, I'm going to grab a bucket of lava. I'm going to throw the rotten flesh back in here. I don't need that now. I don't need that now. And then just one more. Seven blocks, one ingot, and you guys are right in the way. There, now we have a motor, which gives us 4 to 8 more magnetic coils and some experience, and now we have a powered foundry unlocked. I have a basic power and ability to make a motor. That means it's time to ditch the old fire brick foundry and make a powered one. This should be able to make more complicated and precise alloys. Task: craft a powered foundry, which is used with a motor, a cauldron, electrum ingots, and copper ingots. But I think next time we can start with that. But for now, as we're finishing the episode here, I am going to collect the rest of this nickel block. Or blocks of nickel, rather. And like I said, next episode we will then collect, or craft a, or create rather, a proper storage system. So I don't have to keep looking through every single chest to find what I need. I think what we'll do is... now, I don't know if I can, like, cardboard these chests. Let me see, how does this work? So if I do this, how do I unbox it? Oh, just like that. Okay. Okay, so that's how we do that. So I'm going to, I think, next episode, when we're setting up the storage thing, I don't know if I want to do it over here or if I want to build it, like, over there. But we'll get rid of this tree. We'll move some stuff around and get the storage setup going. But anyways, that is just about going to do it for this video though. So hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a thumbs up. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!